So I have some unfortunate news.
And a part of that realness is also sharing disappointments.
I always believed in myself, and I believed that I would be where I'm at from a coaching standpoint. You know, in terms of the tremendous blessing that being business partners with Dom and Chris are, I didn't think I would be doing that. You know, but from a coaching standpoint, I believed in myself, I believed in my ability, and I've always wanted to, you know, whether this is right or wrong, like I've always had the desire to just be the best that I can be at something, and, you know, make a mark in some type of athletic endeavor. You know, that's always been a desire of my heart ever since I was a little kid, you know, and being able to do that through coaching others to their best, you know, is something that I love doing. Like, I love winning, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Hey, buddy. What's up, Dallas? How are you, buddy? I love it. I love it, buddy. Have so much fun this morning, okay? Cheetor. All right, I love you.
Whoa.
Whichever.
Yeah.
I've been doing like a lot of stairmastering with the treadmill.
That's fine. Yeah. Do whatever you want.
The treadmill.
This is here.
Start bringing the food up today.
Yeah. Lock it like that. Here? Lock it. Yeah, stay there.
So
Because you have
do
more,
this, and then here.
Yeah, you have more dimension than when
Then
you
do this,
Yeah,
because it's actually fades
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah. And then when you swing, anytime you swing that leg, remember the track is
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can see it.
Well, he said they don't want the shot anymore either.
You can turn into it.
You can turn into it once you start
Yeah,
with
but
it.
start with the one they want, and then you can train. But if don't start with what they don't want. Yeah, like do that, and then you can get. I would hold the one they want a little longer,
Yeah,
and
just-
then,
almost at the transition to that close.
yes,
Or whatever.
yeah. And that way they kind of see everything. Yeah. That's good.
Meals.
Yeah.
So that's 48 ounces right there.
Yeah.
So that's 68 ounces.
Yeah.
And then just do the difference. in between.
Yeah, so I think the rest of it is best for the
Yeah.
Because that's like 25 ounces of water between each meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's how I did it. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
it was perfect.
Yeah, get naked, man. Yeah, I've been sitting here for the fuck of it. Waiting for you. Trying to see my man show out. They forgot about Charles.
Oh yeah, they always do. Until I creep up on their ass.
Squeeze it. Rotate. Stay here. Good job, man.
I say you just stay in that side shot.
Yeah.
It's better. Hard. Good.
Am I supposed to make an announcement?
I don't know. You gotta talk to Tyler. I would still go tomorrow and get your. I would still go to check-in tomorrow and get your jacket.
Like I saw not only his condition, but his ability or lack thereof to walk. And it just was like, I just didn't know at that point if he was going to be able to truly do it, because it wasn't what I didn't want to do, or what we didn't want to have happen, was to show a lesser version of Nick than what he presented last year, and then have him drop way back, just out of essentially pride for us wanting to bring him to stage, So that was when we started to have the real conversations of, hey, like, we might not be able to do this, and it was hard. I mean, it really was a hard week for us, because like, we've talked so long about just like, ultimately the goal of winning the Olympia together. And it just felt like this was like the year where everything was just going so right for him, in terms of his mental state, in terms of his body response. So it was tough.
So I have some unfortunate news. I tore my hamstring, and I will not be able to compete. I'm here, but I tried to push through, but it's just gradually getting worse, and I just don't think it's in my best interest to do it for 4 years. I can't really walk on it at all, so I did it probably 4 days ago. Yeah. So how should I go about? Should I like make a video or something, or? Okay. Do you want him to call me, or do you want me to call him? Okay. Yeah, I tried to do it, but it's just not gonna happen. Thank you. Bye. He's gonna talk to Dan Solomon. He was very upset.
Relax a little bit. Set it again. That's right. Good job. When you transition into that side try this way, like, do that. Yeah. Just try it. Hit your chest. Yes, that's it. So on that one, I do want you to roll your shoulders forward.
Sure.
On the regular, I want you to roll your shoulder back. Okay, because then that brings it all together.
Yeah. I tend to like hide this tricep
Yeah,
when I transition out.
yeah. So just roll it in.
Yeah.
You're still at your flat still. All right, so I'm gonna think it over, but like, don't worry about the weight. You're just kind of in the whole prep, up and down.
Yeah.
You know. So at this point, we just gotta just go off a look.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I see in your chest that you need to be fuller. Now obviously we don't need to flee out all the way today, but just slow and gradual. I'm happy with your legs. Your quads look really good.
Yeah. I'm definitely a little more like separated and detailed than before, I think.
Yeah. So we'll just slow. I'll review it and then we'll.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Right now in Sam. So it'll be same concept, just different manufacturer.
Okay.
Get in. You got it yesterday?
Monday, yesterday.
Yeah, right on. Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Good, bro. Good. You're East Coast, so you didn't have no time change difference, right?
No, I'm Midwest.
Okay.
So I'm an hour behind you.
Okay. Yeah, we came from Oregon, so it's a 3-hour time difference.
That's an issue. Like when I did Reno, that's 2 hours behind us where I'm at. So Matt was like, hold off on eating your meal as long as you can. So that day, travel day, it sucked.
Yeah, bro. For us, I was eating like every 90 minutes. So I was losing 3 hours, so I was jamming them in.
Dude, Charles Greasy, good to see you, brother. Matt, good to see you, man.
You want to plate or hold it? Plate.
Ooh, I got the sweat, the pump going. Burn got food on. Matt, I can't do like 10 minutes. I can't do like 10 minutes of cardio on the treadmill. Yeah. And abs, okay. Yeah.
professionals and age groupers alike. We are all here to touch base for now.
What up, bro? Look at you.
Hi, how are you?
You out here riding bikes?
What's the latest on the MRI? Anything or not?
Yeah, they sent it in and we called, but they said they need like a half hour or something, and then they're gonna call us.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I guess you can film it now. Cat's out the bag.
Big cat.
20 minutes cardio, and then I'll assess you from there. All right.
It's the last training session? Your last cardio? Last cardio.
Busy around here. What's up? Are you busy?
That's sick, man.
Number 3, that's number 3 tracksuit.
Operation Tracksuit XL. Accomplished. Yeah, I made sure they got me a video. And no, come on. 3XL is the biggest one they have.
Looking good.
A. L. Yeah.
30 minutes. Said you're doing it.
I wonder if I'll get this. Tell him you're Chris's translator. That's the only way you get it.
Did they start athletes meeting already?
I think
They were starting in like 1 minute.
It's 11.
No way. I mean, we're still going.
They're running. They just started bumping them. Yeah, they started bumping them.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check on the guys, and I'll be right back.
Come back
All
to
right.
the conference, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But overall, you're not flat here at all. So I'm really happy with how you're waking up. I mean, your legs honestly look pretty quite full.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling fucking blessed, man. I did that shit up in the top 10. Top 10 bodybuilder in the whole world, man. Get out of here. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Purple rain. God damn. Okay. Prince.
So when filming this video, Mook wanted me to kind of touch more so on the, I guess, emotional side somewhat of what the Olympia means to me in certain aspects. So this was actually the first year that my whole family was here in its entirety. So my immediate family, Jordan was here. Jordan's been with me to the Olympia many times. But this was the first year that the boys were there with me, which meant a lot to me. And this was also the first year that my parents were there, as well as Jordan's parents. So in terms of like having the family support system, that was really, really special. And it, kind of letting you guys in on the emotional side for me. Last year, it was a hard year, and I want to go into this for many reasons, but so in terms of like execution, X's and O's, for the top guys, it was an awesome year. Sean won, got the title back. Nick went from being 5th as a rookie to then 3rd. And also what was so cool about Nick was I feel that they really gave him the opportunity and judged him fairly to move up, because he brought an awesome look Friday night, but then we really, really worked hard in 2022 to improve that look for Saturday night. And then I felt like they really rewarded that, which was awesome. But the downside of 2022 for me was the boys weren't there. The show was in Vegas. And then the other thing, that you guys don't know is that Jordan came out And within, I think, 24 hours of being there, she was the sickest I've ever seen her since I've known her since we were 12 years old. So she was like completely out of it. So it just like felt a little emotionally empty to me, to kind of go back after the show, and just be by myself. And again, this is no fault of Jordan's at all. She was like extremely sick, but like, it was hard, to have those highs in terms of, success on the field or at the show, but then come home and like really not have anybody to share that within my inner circle with, so I really expressed to Jordan coming into this year that I wanted the boys to be there. And, whether it's out of pride or whatever you guys want to say, like there's a part of me that I just want my boys to know what their dad does, because I do wear multiple hats, and we do own a company, and I have partners in the company, and they know that. But I also want them to know at like the Super Bowl of what we as coaches and bodybuilders work so hard for, what that's like at that level. So having them there, that was awesome, But on the flip end, it was also hard because the results didn't add up to what I wanted them to be or what my hopes of them to be for the weekend. So in one end, 2022 was awesome in terms of the execution and the final outcome, but then coming home to quote unquote an empty hotel room was tough. And then on the other end this year, coming home to a full hotel room full of people that love me and that I love was awesome. But yet the results weren't the same, so it's like a catch 22, whatever that saying is. So that was kind of the Olympia for me. But like to go back, and another part of coaching for me, and I've made posts about this for a long time, but I think in the moment, when you're kind of ground zero in the battle, whatever you want to call it, it's important for coaches to be able to check out, to mentally check out and kind of reset themselves for a few minutes, whether that means going on a walk outside or walking in and playing with the boys, or just like trying to be human for a few minutes and disconnecting from, the next diet change or the next check-in. That's an important part for me, because if your finger's always in the light socket, for lack of a better word, it's just hard to stay mentally fresh. So just being able to walk in and, see Jordan and have normal conversation with her, or see my mom and have normal conversation with my mom or my mother-in-law, or again, see the boys. And also, guys, like, I want you to know that, us doing Legos, that wasn't staged. Like, that's a very big part of our life. That's something that Dallas and I really enjoy doing together. That's a way that we connect, because I was like a huge sports kid growing up. Dallas is more on the Legos, the animals, and, it's part of me being a dad is finding common grounds to connect with him and not trying to bring him to my common grounds of what I enjoy. So that's a big part of it as well. But overall, it was a tough weekend. I'm not going to lie about it, because emotionally I invested a lot in, and from a coach's perspective, you don't invest a lot for a 12-week Olympia prep. It's an investment for the whole year. The goal of the entire year is to get your professionals to that stage. And in one aspect, we have Sean, the current champ, losing that title, which we've already experienced that emotional defeat before, physical defeat. So that's hard. And then also, the excitement of Nick, just because I felt like, in my opinion, he was so much better than the 2022 look that was rewarded for third. So I knew the upside with him was just going to be so great. He was so much heavier. He was harder. He was leaner. Mentally, he was in a better spot. Like, it was truly a perfect prep, So for the last 2 weeks, for things to go south the way they did, it was tough. So really the expectation to the goal of this year is just to do it all over again, knowing the look that Nick had that nobody saw, it's just simply to bring that to stage, to execute on that. We're filming this a little bit later now. So now we kind of have a game plan for Nick in place, in the sense that we are not accepting, or they are not going to give us a invite for the 2024 Olympia. So we're going to earn that back, or hopefully earn that back at the first show that he ever qualified for the Olympia, which is in New York Pro. We're going to do that in May. But really, again, it's just, I truly still, at the end of the day, I love being a coach. And the driving force for me is obviously helping people, but I want to win. That's why any type of athletics, any type of competition, that's what's always driven me from day one since I was a little kid, is the ability to put a product on the field or on the stage and ultimately to strive to win. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. It was a tough year, you know. It was a tough ending to the season for us too. But there's always things to be learned from that, you know. And also, again, I'm so thankful to have my family there, because that made the losing and the heightened expectations that I had going in, you know, it just kind of lessened that. And then also, Jordan always tells me that, like, one of my blessings or greatest assets, and also one of the most negative things about me, is the expectations that I set on myself and I set on others, you know. So, but it's all part of it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, I wanted to just kind of film something in a different way to really show what the Olympia process is all about. Nothing staged, and just trying to be as real as possible. And a part of that realness is also sharing disappointments.